I don't ever want to evacuate a plane. I never want to fight a fire. I don't want to give CPR. However, I'm trained. That is why I'm there. We go over every single piece of equipment, including, how to put the gloves on, how to open the bag, how to zip the bag, where to put the bag. It's not like, there's so many pieces of equipment that need to be gone over. It's not like you're spending even 10 minutes maybe on that one piece of equipment, but it is literally and physically touched upon. I'm definitely comfortable with my training for that type of event. Hope I don't have to do it, but I'm prepared for sure.
We do computer-based training every quarter, and we also have to go for pretty much a hybrid version of our initial training every 18 months. You have different scenarios where a cell phone and a laptop catches on fire and how you would react. We actually use the fire extinguishers to extinguish this type of fires, put it in a thermal bag, the proper care after, and the documentation that goes with it. Oh, I feel very prepared with my training and the tools that we have on board. I feel prepared as we can be for that type of situation.
We're kind of like observant because we're in the cabin a lot and there's like kind of a little bit of chaos. I had actually went up to them. I was like, "Sorry, is everything okay?" And they're just like, "Oh, my computer is like really hot." So I like kind of got a little panic stricken. I said, "Do you know if there's a lithium battery in there?" And they didn't even know. And I said, "This could potentially catch fire. We're going to go ahead and to go through our protocol." I mean, it's kind of reluctant. Like when someone says, "Oh, your computer and everything on here might be ruined," you don't really want to give it up. But I think when you're knowing that it's so hot and that it could come up in flames, I think that you might reconsider. So Terry went and she got something of hers, a sweater or a jacket or something like that, to pick it up and brought it to the back. And I was like, "Are you sure that we're supposed to put this bag in there? Because it's plastic." And it's like, we have to line the metal tray and fill it with ice. And I was like, "Okay." So that's what we did. We put it, and then we immersed the thing in there in the ice. When we landed, I mean, it had cooled down and stuff. Of course, it was in ice. So she just gave it back to the person.
I see the smoke and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh no, I grabbed the halon. Technically, no, you're for thermal runaway, you're supposed to use water. She yelled extinguisher, so I went and got extinguisher, right? That's what my brain was doing. Shayna wasn't able to unzip the BCB because the gloves are so thick and that zipper is so tight because obviously it's supposed to keep the fire in. She held it. I just yanked it open for her and then she just scooped because what was left of the phone was really just like remnants of it. The A was on the phone and she goes, "I think we're evacuating." And I was like, "No." I was like, "No, no." I'm like, "It's all good. Like we're good." But I guess I didn't realize the smoke. I just thought, "Okay, well it's contained. We're good. We're on the ground, like no big deal." Adrenaline, 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 adrenaline. Like I was not thinking. I rationalized why I was making the decisions I was making. Now I was not doing that during that moment. I was doing what I was doing, I think because of training, and I think because of what other people were doing, my other crew members.